Anyway, welcome back to another video, guys. This is going to be episode 2 of the financial literacy series, where we cover fundamental topics on finance, investing, building wealth, preserving wealth, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so today we're going to be covering some basics on investing. All right, we're going to touch on different types of asset classes, different types of income you can achieve using these assets, and then how to go through it, or how to proceed with buying assets. All right, so let's just jump into it. We'll start right off on asset classes. We'll go through 4 types. Okay, first one being cryptocurrencies. They're the big thing right now, the next iteration of money, if you see my first video. And cryptocurrencies are basically blockchain technology with a token on top of it. All right, so some super popular cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, and they can be purchased through centralized exchanges. All right, they'll give you exposure to new technology, blockchain technology, but also they're highly volatile. So if you can't stomach volatility, seeing your portfolio fluctuate 10% in a day, probably not the best for you, although they do provide the best returns. Next up, we have stocks. All right, anybody who doesn't know what a stock is, it is equity in a company. All right, so if you think of a company like a pie chart, like this pie chart we have right here, you can think of one individual stock as a sliver of the pie. Okay, so one share of Apple equates to 0.0000 that number percent of the total pie, right? Apple has about 17 billion shares in circulation, so that's why we get that number. But stocks, piece of the pie of a company. Okay, next off, we have exchange traded funds. This is how I got into investing. This is how I got into the stock market. Very beginner friendly. All right, so an exchange traded fund, or ETF for short, is a basket of assets. All right, the most common one would be the S&P 500 with multiple ETFs of it, like VOO, SPX, SPY, all those things. And essentially they take the top 500 performing companies in the market, average them out into an index for you to hold, right? So volatility is dampened, but that means upside potential is limited, but downside potential is also limited. Okay? And then at the end, we have real estate. Pretty sure everybody's heard of real estate. You live in a house, buildings, commercial buildings, stuff of that nature, can provide passive income if you have tenants paying you rent. It can also provide tax benefits if you're into tax evasion and potentially money laundering. Great options for you there. Okay, the next piece of the pie, or the puzzle I guess we're going to go through, would be how you make money from these assets. Okay, the first one, the most obvious one, is appreciation in assets, right? So percent increase, right? Your Bitcoin goes up 10%, that's profit. Your stock portfolio does 5% in the month, profit. Your house goes up 30% over the next 5 years, profit, right? But then you have to realize profit, so then you have to sell an asset to achieve that gain. Okay, and for you guys who don't know, that is a taxable event. However, there's a passive income strategies out there for stocks, property, crypto, right? And that involves rent. So you own that property, somebody else pays the mortgage down for you in the form of rent. Dividends, you hold a stock, that stock will pay you to hold it. Some of them, usually like 0.5%, 1% dividend quarterly, annually, things of that nature. And crypto also has a passive income. Not a lot of people know about it, but it has become quite lucrative. So it's called staking, And essentially it works the same way as a dividend. You can stake your cryptocurrency and earn a steady annualized percentage of rewards. Okay? Basically income without work. That's where we get to. Everybody likes that, right? Now, there's a lot of avenues to go when it comes to assets and acquiring the best assets for you, okay? So the next section is going over how we make our money, okay? First thing we need to do, we need to set a goal, right? Whether you want to retire, whether you want passive income, or you want growth, right? Depending on your goal will depend on which asset is best for you. If you want growth, maybe some exposure to crypto and stocks will give you the best opportunity there, right? If you want passive income, perhaps real estate, right? Due to demand for rent. Retirement, maybe looking towards ETFs. Smooth volatility, reliable, right? Pretty immune to market crashes at times. Could be a good choice. So you see, depending on your goal, you can pick different assets to hold to support that lifestyle. The next thing, after you have your goal set, pick a strategy, right? A strategy of one or multi assets, right? So you could have crypto, you could have stocks, a combination of the two for a diverse portfolio, or a diverse crypto portfolio, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, right? Or would you rather trade, right? In and out of the market within the day, in the next few days, within the next month, right? Wouldn't recommend it. That is a very hard skill to learn, but it can be quite lucrative once good, right? And then, are you willing to use leverage or no leverage, right? Take out a second mortgage on the house to buy another property, right? Take out a loan using your Bitcoin as collateral. Who knows? It is up to you, depending on your risk tolerance and depending on the goal set beforehand, right? If you're retired, leverage may not be the best thing, right? However, if you're growth oriented, leverage can accelerate that for you. So just depends on the person. All right. And now finally, how do we go about buying assets? Right. We go through brokers because there's money to be made in the middle. That is the only reason we have brokers, okay? So a broker could look like a real estate agent if you're into properties, right? A broker could look like Coinbase if you're into crypto. A broker could also look like something like Wealthsimple if you're into stocks and ETFs, things of that nature. So depending on where you live, whether it's the States, Canada, anywhere other in the world, you'll have different options for choosing brokers. And the only main difference would be fee structure, and then sometimes they offer different products, different financial products, okay? But brokers are a necessity, unfortunately. So again, real estate agent, Coinbase, Wealthsimple, interactive brokers, things of that nature. You go through these to acquire assets under your name and then profit. All right, that was a very quick run through of how to invest. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think of this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.